What's up, guys? Brian here, and welcome back to another review. God, this lightsaber chain. Sorry about this. It's kind of hard doing just the light sometimes when I'm doing recordings. That'll do. Hello, guys. So today's a review again, like I said. So today I'm gonna be reviewing a new movie that came out just in February, and you should know what I'm talking about. Well, there's a couple options actually, but I'm reviewing the reboot of RoboCop, guys. So yeah, I just saw that film yesterday. I'm gonna say it's good. Okay, let's get into the review. First, I want to say it's good. Okay, no, I'll say it at the end. You already know, whatever. But first, one thing I want to say is I never seen any of the original RoboCop films. So yeah, but I got a good understanding of what it's about from a YouTube channel. But yeah. So yeah, let's basically get into a review. The RoboCop is a reboot, like I said. So, crap, I forgot how it starts off. Oh, now I do. So, literally, the whole film starts off with some of the weirdest noise you can think of. And then, it's actually this news reporter, which I forgot his name. I was looking for his name in the credits, but I couldn't find this. So, yeah, and this news reporter, played by Samuel L. Jackson, comes in and starts telling us about these robots and giant mechs. They're, protecting this, Korean village, I think it was, from crime. Doing a good job, and basically then the title of the film, RoboCop, comes in, and then we finally enter our main character, Alex Murphy, played by Joel Kinnaman. I don't think I pronounced his last name right, but whatever. So Alex, he just came back from a crime with two of his buddies. He's a cop. His friend and partner got shot. He's not dead. But yeah, so basically now he's mad about that. He wanted to catch this guy. I forget. I think his name was Alan something. No, it's not Alan. Okay, I forget what his name was. But yeah, he was a bad guy. Yeah, the guy they were chasing. But still, he got away. And now we enter this big press conference where this old dude, we don't know what his name is. I think his name was shown in the credits, but no, I couldn't find it. But yeah, he's talking to this guy. He was talking to this guy named Raymond, played by Michael Keaton. And I don't know his last name either. I'm sorry, I'm bad at remembering names. Raymond is the owner of Omnicorp, and they play a big vital role in this story. God, that light. Okay, so after that, he's talking about how why can't. So basically, they live in America, and America can't have one of these robots on the streets because they won't allow it. So then we enter this other building where this doctor named Dr. Dennett Nortman, played by Gary Oldman, and makes these robot parts for people that replace their body parts, basically. So we see him working with this one guy, gave him robotic hands so he could play the guitar again, basically. He comes up to him and asks him, let's put a man in a machine to protect the city, basically. So we're looking for candidates who have lost limbs or can't do much things, basically. And so yeah, we then cut back to Alex Murphy. We learn he's happily married to a woman named Clara, and he has a kid named David, and he's a big fan of the Red Wings, like he is. So yeah, basically while Alex is going, Alex. While Alex is going to bed, his car alarm starts beeping. Actually, before that, some guy sneaks out something underneath it, and we're about to learn what that is. He comes out to see why it keeps beeping, why he can't turn it off. So then he opens up the car door, and the alarm stops. But when he grabs the car door, and boom, explosion happens. So with the bomb put under there, we don't see what he looks like, but when his wife gets out there, he's badly injured. So then we cut back to Raymond and Dr. Norman, who want this candidate because apparently that explosion burned half his body, lost this arm, lost the leg on this side, the left, right. Yeah, I always get it mixed up. He lost his right and his left leg and arm, I believe it was. So, okay, I always get them mixed up. Sorry. And so he's lost one arm, a leg. He might be blind in one eye. He could be deaf. He has to be in a wheelchair now. So yeah, very critical that explosion was to him. So yeah, so now they asking the wife, Clara, if she's okay if they try to help him, and she's okay with it. So it's 3 months later, and he's now in the armored suits. Actually, no, it's actually that party, but apparently it's sort of like, crap, where have I seen something like that before? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's sort of like the thing with, like, Agent Coulson on an episode of Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. on CBC, CTV, where he's, like, in this hospital where they're trying to do something, they're working on him, but they've given him a dream that is a happy dream, and that's basically what they're doing here. They're making him have a dream where he's at a nice party, but he's actually being experimented on and turning into RoboCop, and he is right now. So when they actually do wake him up, they tell him what happens, but he doesn't like it, so he starts running away, but they shut him down so they can get him. Also, the RoboCop looks nothing like him, but this one design looks cool. I like, the other design looks cool, but, like, this one looks cool. So basically they explained the only things that survived the explosion was his head, and, this hand, and, his intestines, or internal organs. Like, I think it was intestine. Like, the two body parts are like somewhere like right here in the chest part, and then this vein part on his neck. Those are literally the only parts that survived. Yeah. So they are in this robot body. So they now give him weapons and have him training. And we see Raymond talking to Norman, I believe it was, and we see the original design of RoboCop. They say that's what he'll look like, but in combat mode, it will turn into this new design. But he didn't like it, so they told him to make him a bit slimmer, like stealthier, I think it was, and so they went with black, basically, as we see in the commercials and trailers. So after that, he's down in combat training. We learn that's actually the suit that's controlling the shooting, not him. And so yeah. Also, there's like one guy that was like helping him train, which I saw from this funny Will Ferrell movie called Semi-Pro. Check it out. But yeah, basically, after that, no, this happens like later on. He does have a chat with his wife on the intercom, basically. He seems to come home. It's kind of hard for him to come home to his wife and kid, like he's like a cyborg, you can say now. And like, if I was him, I would be like freaking scared. And but like, he has the courage, and he went up to them. But he has to live there because he has to sleep there because specific place he has to sleep in, basically. And crap, what was I about to say? Oh, now I remember. So they're about to show him to the public, but the problem is when they put all the recent crimes from 2010 to 2014, when it shows his crime, the explosion, he's having a seizure attack now. So they had to lower his emotions down to 2, basically, like 2%. Yeah, very low. So So when he was about to be shown to the people, he doesn't shake anyone's hands and wave. Well, he spots a criminal in the public and takes him down, basically. He's arrested. Then we cut back to Samuel L. Jackson's character, how he's talking about this new hero, basically. And then basically cutting to Norton and Raymond. They decide to keep him away from interviews and his wife for now because of the emotion thing they took away. And basically, yeah, we see some awesome crime-fighting action with this dude. But until at some point in the film, his wife stops him from fighting. Like, basically, she jumps in the way while he's driving, and basically on his bike, which looks awesome. And basically now, well, she's like wondering why he's not been there for a while because their son is scared because of the explosion that happened, and he just ignores her. But while he's in pursuit of a crime, while he's going after a crime now, he goes back home to the scene and like starts denying the fact that he's lost half his emotions. So he's now investigating his crime scene and gets to the bottom of it. And this guy named like Alan Solon something. I forget what his name was, and his name had an A in it. He tracks him down. He kills him basically. And after that, he learns that the cops on the police force were actually working with him. So he takes them down, kills them kills them both. And also apparently the head of the police is also working with her, but they shut him down before he could just shoot her. Basically, yeah, it's very violent. Basically after that, like what you expect in previous RoboCop films, the company Omnicorp is now deciding we're going to keep him offline and we don't want any of this happen. So yeah, they're basically the bad guys. But Norton denies it. So him and his assistant, like Alex woken up basically, but Alex doesn't trust him now because of what happened. Why would you? But he still wants to help, but he can't. So now the SWAT, his partners in the SWAT and RoboCop are now going after Raymond. He goes in through like a number of fights with robots and mechs, gets very badly damaged, loses this arm, and basically yeah, like his right arm. I think that's right. I always get it mixed up. Sorry. Don't mock me. Basically he finds that Raymond has his like wife and kid hostage, sort of. But he can't shoot Raymond because it's not in the program. But and he can shoot him and he'll be dead because he's been taking a lot of damage. But he does shoot Raymond, and he also shoots RoboCop. So yeah, they both got shots. But we then cut to the film where Norton then fixes RoboCop. He's back to normal. No, like it's in the suit still, but yeah, he's still helped and fixed. But they believe they might see him on the streets again fighting crime. And then we see Samuel L. Jackson's character talking about how they don't let Norton go to jail, how he's apologizing. And then Samuel L. Jackson's character starts dropping F-bombs and like saying shit and like all over the place, but bleeping it because it's on the news. Because like how he hates society, how he's not going to prison. But yeah, it's fine with him. It's actually not with him, but still, it's over now. The film ends. So yeah, that's RoboCop the reboot. And what do I think of this film? I think it's pretty good. Like, I've never seen any of the original RoboCop films, but this was a great film actually. Yeah, really cool. And like when I was seeing a pattern when I saw the film, I was seeing like a pattern there, like had a number of different actors from superhero films. Like if you notice, like Michael Keaton from like the Tim Burton Batman films, Gary Oldman from the Dark Knight trilogy, Samuel L. Jackson from like a number of Marvel films. And like, yeah, like it's crazy how many like superhero actors were in there. But yeah, it was still a great film. I won't be surprised if they make a sequel to this. I bet they will. But yeah, so yeah, it's a great film, and yeah, I liked it. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.